America posting videos on TikTok 5 minutes.
Welcome to TikTok Roasting with me, Jeremy Kyle, and on...
1 minute. Do you know what it is? It's hilarious, and it is. That David Burgess is good, man. Because his videos are quite long as well, so... Yeah, he does make me laugh. Always mostly... I think his CLA ones are by far the best, though. He does other ones like Modine and that, but CLA definitely has got it bang on. So... Her reaction was pathetic. Whose reaction? Oh, you're on about CLA's? Oh, come on now, come on. You know what she's like. She's always going to play up to the crowd. She does it all the time. He does CLA better than CLA. I know it's the animation and it behind it.
Welcome to TikTok Roasting with me, Jeremy Kyle, and on today's show we have Court Assassin, The Green Bogey, and Mr. TikTok Unofficial. First, it's the Yorkshire Chav. She is a mix between Deirdre Barlow and Rose West. Instead of getting a job like most of the UK, she begs on TikTok for gifts and has links in the bio for PayPal donations. She begged for a dryer and received a dryer. What's next on her list? She will have a PayPal up for sanitary towels. She will have a Greg's fucking wish list. She thinks you can order an African baby on Just Eat. Next, we have the Dancing Bogey, another beg on TikTok. He claims to be a singer and enjoys the movie Wicked and loves the song Defying Gravity. I have heard him sing It Sounds Like a Hyena Crying. His personal hygiene is so bad, all the bed bugs and fleas have started a petition to the UK government to have him locked in an airtight container away from civilization. And last up, thank God, we have Mr. Unofficial TikToks, Billy Mitchell, a man who can make people's ears bleed with his singing vocals. He dances like he has a wasp in his underpants. He is another TikTok beg. These sorts of people should be made to work and stop sponging of the public. I can imagine this guy's bedroom smelling of a mix between sugar puffs and cheese. Welcome to TikTok Roasting with me, Jeremy.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it, and yeah. Someone that puts effort into... Imagine TikTokers on Jeremy Kyle. To be fair, a lot of people that was on Jeremy Kyle's been on TikTok, you know. A lot of them have got their own accounts. They've been outed before. It's mad. People that put effort into it. Thank you, Jane. You okay? A lot of people that put effort into all this stuff it's good, you know. It is good. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you, guys. A lot of them were. Yeah, a lot of people do. They was talking about it, weren't they? They've come from JK. It's because it went off air. They've all come on TikTok to out their dramas, their traumas, and everything else. It's crazy. Wasn't Pineapple on there? I don't know. I don't know if she was on there. She was on that Just Nanny. Is it Nanny Super Nanny 911 or whatever it is? There's a woman on here from JK Show. There's a few, you know, Catherine. I think I can name 3 straight off the top of the bat. We're gonna see a lot of familiar faces when it returns for sure. I think this changes this app a little bit as well. Thank you, Chelsea. She used the wrong pronouns. She used the wrong pronouns for Alpha Bar. Who? Little Croc. Who's used the wrong pronouns? I'm embarrassed to say I've been on JK. Well, there you go, Gypsy Lynn. She's a JKer. Who used the wrong pronouns? I don't know. Leona was on there. There's loads of us on there. In fact, there's more than 3 than I can think of. Thank you, Kaylee, for the heart me as well. I didn't. The video you just showed. Yeah, that's the thing, Little Croc. I will use pronouns to respect the community. A lot of people won't because they don't believe it. I've got my beliefs on the situation. However, I'll still respect people. You know what I mean? I don't say things to cause offence, so I have my opinion, but I'll still respect the pronouns. Sarah, good morning. And that's not because I respect that person, definitely not. It's because I respect other people that's around the community. It's probably in this live. So I was on there. It turns out I don't have the clap. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Tracer. My sister's friend met her husband on JK in the audience. That's crazy, Nana Cuckoo. What's going on? I think it's what's came out about the I think it's because what's came out about the transition. I don't even know about it, to be fair. I don't watch them, you say. I only see what's on the finger. Did you see it kicking off in Canadian Angie's live last night? Nah. I didn't, Lindsay, to be honest with you. I did not see it. Heard little bits and bobs, but you know what? People are entitled to their opinion, even if it is absolutely wrong. Zach was brilliant just now. What Cockapoo said was disgusting. Brookie, the thing is, if you're a supporter of Zach, why are you in here telling me about Zach's life? Great, wicked, thumbs up right about now. Have you seen the Scouselaw video, Alex? Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'm sure Zach ain't going to be happy that you're in here telling me Zach's show's brilliant. Great. Yeah. I've seen it. Not your average. I've seen it. Oh, Eva Queen's entered the room. I'll see you, Eva Queen. My eyes are everywhere. I know it's mad, and imagine people coming in telling me about other people's lives. It's crazy, isn't it? Thank you, Kelly. Morning, Kat. Morning, Lindsay. You good? Cheers, Cal. Did you know they're you know what I mean? What's her name again? I don't even know that woman's name that come in and said it. Why do you need to tell me about other people's lives? I don't really care. I'm happy for everyone that has their own platform. Let them go and do what they got to do on their fucking platform. Brooke, that's the one. Brooke, see, irrelevant in my mind. I don't know who it was. Just come in straight away. I don't care. Juju Mouse, good morning. But let's get into it now. Let's get into the other stuff. Where's it gone now? Oh yeah, here we go. Morning, Lois.
Oh no, they called you. Just sorting out all these questions.
Nice one. Someone found out this a bit clearly not hanging themselves and stabbing themselves and doing all this.
Yeah, listen, officer, this is not even a job now, I'm live, literally. Whoever's made this call, this needs investigating, seriously.
Morning,
because
Crazy Rush.
they've been sending people to my house, like 20 people came yesterday, I've got the Ring doorbell, so I've got everything on here on camera, I've just been live streaming. 20 people, they've got me on advertisements, they have me on this other advertisement saying that I've got things here to pick up. People, you know, there was 2 occasions where 2 of the people that came, men, that was angry, someone kicked the door and then the other guy was rude when I told him that I didn't have anything.
Cheers, Mama Joe.
So, it's, because the worst thing about it is, officer, I've got my business and everything now. The thing is, I'm going to be like going away and going to places. You can see how my door is now. It's 3 years since they've kicked it off. I'm still waiting now for the council to put a new door on because they've been hesitant because of literally police.
Thank you, Lou.
It's not secure.
It's actually not there.
It's not secure though, my door. There's no locks. It's not a proper secure door.
You get a lot of calls from...
Yeah, because I'm TikTok famous. I literally have a lot of trolls to deal with. I haven't done anything. They've called emergency services over 100 times. And you have it all locked from when they call up. So what I don't understand is why they're not investigating the person that's clearly talking on the phone and saying this, that, and because it could be clearly the same person. They've sent out police, ambulances, fire brigades, gasmen, just everything, to the point where it led me as well sometimes to drink, and then I go crazy on live, and then they've tried to get me arrested 3 times. I've just got my phone back from the police as well because of trolls. You know, never charged because I've done nothing wrong. It's just, you know, I've got my business. They tried to destroy my business. Amazon, I've got my colouring books on Amazon. They was putting all fake reports. People, they're just crazy. I don't know. It's insane.
I mean, I would like to think if this happened in my ministry,
because I've got management now as well, and
so there's probably some investigation on online things we don't see about. Do you know what I mean?
well, no, we need to. This is the thing, my management's saying that we need to clearly get this issue resolved, because even when I'm out or when I go away or if I stay in anywhere, they've said that I've got guns, I've got knives. You know, I was at the pulpit live streaming outside, didn't do nothing wrong, and literally the police just, you know, because of a call, which will affect me emotionally and cause me to drink, and because I'm bipolar, it affects me, innit? And I end up saying I'm losing my mind on live, totally unaware that I'm still even live streaming, and you know, and then I mess myself up. So I've got my image to take care of. These guys are trying to destroy my image.
Thank you, Liv.
To go to America.
Do you know what I need? I've got to be honest here with you guys. Like, as much as literally, I know Trisha. Do you know what it is? As much as like you might dislike people or you don't agree with people, this shit's got to stop. You know. Because the police are stretched as much as it is. These emergency services are stretched. All these phone calls, all these takeaways, all these getting people to come out of their comfort of their home to go and collect things from people's properties. And that includes Angie, that includes CLA and other people that are getting all this. It needs to stop, man. It really genuinely does. Because at the end of the day, it's not fair. You phoning ambulances, police, and all this stuff, thinking it's hilarious for views and all this bollocks, right? At the end of the day, you've got to also understand that you could literally be taking the emergency services from a situation that needs to be, you know what I mean? It's stretched as much as it is. The fucking funding's horrendous. Need to stop doing it, man. And if anyone in this live who comes in my live does do this because I don't get on with certain people, please stop. Because I would never condone it in that. It's not funny, it's not acceptable. If I have an issue with someone, I can use my platform or go into a box and have a discussion with someone and we can have it out, even if it's an argument or whatever. I don't have to target and go after certain people. All this shit is wrong, you know. Morning, Kirsty, you okay? Morning, Naomi. It's got to stop, guys. Because one day, hopefully it doesn't happen, but you might need emergency services, or you might not need the police, and they might not turn up on time because of stupid calls like this. Thank you, Lisa.
You know, with what's going on with TikTok right now, it's just been a nightmare for me as well, because my second biggest audience is in America as well. So they've just locked it off from last night until tomorrow, until Trump. That's why I got my Trump hat. Brings it back, yeah. So I'm so emotional as well.
I weren't late, detective. I was banging half 7.
Because this is my job. You know, and a lot of my gifters was from America and stuff as well. So, but they need to clean it. I'm going to make a whole story. I'm doing a book about this, my whole experience, and you know, like it's just beyond ridiculous. I'm not like, okay, I'm one of the most famous TikTokers.
She gave her address out for gifts, so she is to blame, Alex. But that's not true. That's not true there. So if I accidentally dox myself online, I mean, she did it on purpose, so fair enough, she told people her address. But does she deserve to have ambulances called? You can't say that. You can't say because she wanted to obviously fleece her community out of gifts and stuff like that. You can't say that people deserve to have the emergency services phoned. That's not fair. That really isn't fair. I mean, I ain't digging at you and I ain't going at you or anything. I'm just saying that's not fair. Because she's out with her address, it doesn't give people the right then to use that address for what she's asked for and then go down to a different direction and be toxic with it. You know? I've been live for about just under an hour, I think. Sorry to hear that, detective. That's what I mean. Stuff like that, it's harsh, isn't it? And like I said, me and CLA don't talk, but at the end of the day, I'm still not going to say that she deserves this. I mean, I've got my opinion of past behaviour, of course, however, I'm still not going to say she deserves this shit. Definitely not. Same with fucking Delusive Andrew. When all that shit goes on there, I don't agree with all that. Emergency services getting phoned at her house and all that stuff. I don't agree with it. But we don't get on.
But there's other TikTokers that they've done this to and clearly do this to, and it's just beyond ridiculous.
Morning show.
This is my job. I pay my taxes. I've got, and I'm one of the biggest, highest tax earners in the UK.
So when is the information we had?
Yeah.
Is that someone's basically?
Would you want to look at my property or anything?
I'll go with the half. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The information we've had that someone has stabbed themselves and hanged
Oh,
themselves.
right. This is ridiculous. And look, can you not say too much because I'm live, because I'm deaf. I can't talk about too many things because I'll get blocked.
Stick your heads in. Have a quick.
Yeah, no worries. Officer.
I'll bring that last one. And we just leave it decent.
Yeah. It's all right. Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly.
Does it very much? I will leave it decent.
Yeah. All right.
Get control, but look at whatever's the information after.
They're just sending me out all these gifts for my birthday, so I'm just like constantly deliveries. But what do I do, like in regards to?
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kelly.
Because my management's been contacting them and all that, but it's just they won't stop.
Morning, Nanny Sandy.
Who's been putting the?
I don't know. I've got millions of followers.
Have you contacted? Is it been done through TikTok?
I know it's not being done through TikTok. I don't know because everyone knows my address anyway. But everyone knows where anyone famous lives.
That's why we get together.
But the only thing is, if I was living in the barracks here and you was getting anonymous calls about whatever, you would literally not kick my door in there. So the fact that I'm in a council property and I've been left with an unsecured door, look at this officer, because he should have a thing with the lock going in.
I know, twin boys.
If I close this door, there's a big gap, and it's just there was no door frame, and that's my safety. And I've done nothing wrong. I'm innocent. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not a criminal. I live stream every day. I'm an artist. I'm Chelsea. It's my 44th birthday. I'm a good citizen of the community. And
your birthday today?
No, tomorrow, but I'm celebrating my birthday weekend. So I'm working because this is it's my job. It's how I've got subscribers. It's just they have to put something on the system because literally anyone can ring up and say anything, which I'm like a nervous wreck now. It's that, I'm going to drinking because even when I was colouring on the live, I've got the live stream. I was colouring my colouring book, and police turned up. But there was two nice women that knew who I was anyway. So they was like, "Oh, we've just had another call."
Yeah, and this is another thing as well that really grinds my gears as well is the people that are turning up at her property, banging a door and thinking that's acceptable. Like, let me tell you now, right? She's a single woman living at home alone. None of that shit's clever, you know. Yeah, okay, you do it for views and you probably upload it and that, but you do understand. Yeah, okay, her previous behaviour's been horrendous. She said things, but you need to understand, it's still a woman that's living alone. None of it's acceptable. I'm sorry, it is. I just don't agree. I don't agree with it at all. Jules, oh my God, breathe. Are you okay, Jules? But like I said, at the end of the day, it's not acceptable. None of this is. It must be scary for the neighbours too. Exactly. No one's actually thinking about the neighbours. No one's actually thinking of all the other situations. See you later, Alex. Oh, if it was about fucking... I thought it was about me. I was about to say, what the fuck? It's never acceptable. It's not acceptable. Never acceptable. None of it is. Because if you've got your opinion of her, you can post a video, show her, highlight the things that she's done wrong, and let people then comment. Or if you wanted to fire up a live and say you don't agree with this and have other people back you, you can do that. You don't have to go and bang a door or make us scared, make the neighbours scared. It's not right at all. Mate, if you keep requesting my box, I'm going to literally block you out my live. Stop it, please. If I've cancelled you 4 times to try and jump in my box, I will just block you out the live, because you know what I mean. Because I know what you're in here for. And by the way, it's no one arguing. It's literally someone, let's just say from another country. You know, the ones that I seen that person in a live last night jumping into boxes and pointing at the top to get gifts. So it's not. It's an FYP show. It's not for that. So don't just look at numbers on the screen and think you know what, I need to jump up because they got high numbers. I might get loads of gifts. Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Where are we going now? One second. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about that. Like I said, leave it with me. Did I miss Scout Slayer? No, you haven't missed it yet. I wouldn't go into Scout Slayer this early. Like I said, I'm gonna play on a few other videos and then we'll finish on that, because I don't want an hour or so, 2 hours worth of people being absolutely fucking, you know what I mean, feeling a certain way. That's not my aim here. Morning, Michelle. So let me just get into this. Was this new? Give me a second. Yeah, I'll play this one now. Give me a second, guys. Well, here we go. You've just earned yourself a block. There we go. Requesting yet again. Bye. Wait till I've had my breakfast. I know. Do you know what, Ian? You know me, Manjaro, man. You know, I help everyone out in the morning by playing triggering things. Not intentionally, but it is what it is. I can't help it, unfortunately. Llama Lips, how are you doing? Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, get out of my life then. You even following me, you sicko. Giving me shit and then you're following me. What sort of weirdo follow someone that they give shit to? What sort of weirdo follow someone that they don't like? Weird, innit? Very odd. You're following me, commenting on my live, getting entertainment, watching me, and then you want to say I don't deserve anything. Do you know what you need to do? You need to send your heart in and team break.
Do you know, you say that, what sort of weirdo does this, right? Let me just explain it to you. What sort of weirdo asks strangers and vulnerable people for money, applies pressure on their community, and opens their legs like a Bible in church? You need to understand, right, you are the person that will always be accountable for your own actions. So when people go in there and have a certain view of you, your actions have caused this. You need to literally need to understand your actions have caused everyone's opinion of you, and that's down to yourself. But we will move. We'll continue this.
bracelets, right, and tap my screen. If you're not going to tap my screen and you're not going to send your heart music, you can just get out of my life. Go watch someone else. Go be part of somebody else's community. It's as simple as that. Do you know
Has that all tickled you, the Bible in church? Has that absolutely tickled you?
Go watch BBC, go watch BBC 2, go watch all these things. No one's asking you lot to watch me. No one's telling you lot to watch me. Just your choice. You're coming into my chat. You're not giving me crap in my own community, in my life. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Oh my God, go watch someone else. If you don't like me, go watch someone else. It's as simple as that. Go watch someone you value. Go watch someone you like. Out my life. How about that? Yeah, right back at you. Right back at you. Right back at you and your mama. How about that? Yeah? How about that?
Thank you, Papa.
Freaking hell. Who are you to come into my life, right, and freaking comment? Bye, block, mute, there you go. Block, mute, simple as that. You get blocked and you get muted. You will never be coming back here again. I keep telling you, if you don't like me, go watch someone else. Oh, get out of my life.
Yeah, I don't think she actually understands the things that she's done, and she literally took money off a woman and then blamed the woman for sending her the money. No, you applied pressure onto the woman. You literally applied pressure to the woman to get what you wanted, got what you wanted, and now you're blaming her. Make that make sense, man. Like, sometimes I look at people and think, how does your mind work? Oh, fucking... I know one thing that works, and fucking legs. Definitely, you know what I mean? There's no issue there with her. And now she wants a washing machine? I know, man, I know. It's crazy, you know, that people look at her and think, you know what, she needs help. No, she doesn't need help, guys. Let me tell you now, she doesn't need help. Well, she does mentally need help, but financially she doesn't. She's fine. She earns a lot more than she earns more a month than the average wage, so she's got no dramas there, and she probably gets everything paid for as well, so. Morning Purple Dawn, she knows exactly what she's doing. Lulu, 100% she knows what she's doing. People like controversy, people like to throw things out there and twist things, you see. She wants a oh no, I did hear that Miss Soda, sorry. She said she wants a laptop. She's put a laptop on her a wish list apparently, guys, and she wants to do FYP. That should be great for 10 minutes, and then she'll be bored of it, and then a lot of other people. FYP's not easy. People that do FYP will tell you. You ask Donna, Luke, Chelsea, Zach, all these people that do FYP, sometimes to get clips ready, get things sorted, it isn't easy. It isn't as easy as you think, you know. You know, it isn't as easy. It's just good that I've got good people around me that will tag me in videos. Other than that, it can be a struggle. Are you doing the scales thing at the end? Yeah, we'll get into it relatively shortly. I've still got a few things to get into. I'm not going to be going straight into it because of obviously the situation. Is it for Donna? She has the clips sent. Is it Donna for she has clips sent to her? Laugh aloud. It is for Donna. She has clips sent to her. You still got to go through them and view them, see if they're worthy. You know. I also get tagged in all my videos. Can we do it a gift after the school run? After the school run. Yeah, you probably will be. It'll probably be after the school run. Like I said, I've still got a few videos to go through. You missed out both Angies. Oh yeah, sorry, I apologise as well. The two Angies as well that do FYP. I apologise, you're right there. I just threw the first few names in my mind. But yeah, as well, Angie and obviously other Angie. Yeah, you are right. Thanks for correcting me. Gold star for that one. Anyway, where are we going now? Where are we going? Oh yeah, this is BJ.
If you're a footballer, if you're on 200 grand a year, they said if you're someone famous, or if you're someone in the media, or someone that's looked upon as an icon that makes money through the media, they said you need to go to a special insurer broker, yeah, so you can get insured. And I said, how much would it cost? And they said a normal person will be about between 300 and 500, but someone that works in the media, football or anything of that, it can be up to £5,000. As soon as they said that to me, yeah, I went back to I'm on benefits, yeah, and they said, listen, we can't actually give you insurance now because you've told us. So I had to phone a new place and then say to them, when they said, what's your job? I then said, I'm on benefits, you know, I receive all these benefits, and they did a few checks, and it come back I was on PIP, yeah. And that's how I got my insurance for only £339 instead of 800, 500 or £5,000. If you're a footballer,
It is an umpty, Anna. It really is. TJ, do you know what it is, right, with him and that? He's just one of these. He just talks waffle. This bloke never once comes up on FYP. You know what? I'm glad for you, Brummager. He is literally a problematic idiot. Done the most in his time, yeah? And then he feels entitled that he comes online and runs battles, and if you don't gift him and that, he says his community is shit. his name's BJ Bradish, which is a billionaire gifter. He's probably the biggest on TikTok. He's 6'4", 20 stone, wider than doors, or whatever he claims to be. But really, he's about 5'10", 17 stone, and just a twat in a kitchen. So, it is what it is. Morning, Buffy. Thank you, Shazzy. I'm not too proud to say this, but I was a mod for him when I first joined. Oh my god, Keza. Get in the bin. It's basically just like Ems. They're very similar. But Ems get pissed. He gets, you know what I mean, high. So, there's a big difference there. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I've seen that. He ain't 17 stone. His head is that alone. No, I'm going to say he's about 17 stone. Morning, Cherry. His comb over was gorgeous, I know. 3-strand Keith, they called him. Your comebacks are brilliant. Do you know what it is? I'm going to have a dig at EQ as well today. It's going to be funny. Saying that no manly person does FYP. Are you joking? I'm a manly person, thank you. Very alpha male. Just because I talk and I like to have a little bit of an argument in a box, I'm telling you now that off the app, I'm as very much fucking alpha male than as you'd see anyone on this app, trust me. Shelley, good morning. Morning, Lynn. Cheers, Danny. I think that's a pity rose, Danny. I'm furious about that, thanks. But yeah, we'll move on. I'll speak about that now anyway. You better stop laughing, Black Pope. And you got that whole video, your video the other day as well is outrageous. You got that totally wrong. What did she mean by manly anyway? Alpha male. Sorry, she never meant manly. She said alpha male. I might have got that wrong. Sorry, love. I mean alpha male. I'm going to play the video now so obviously you'll know the full context, like I said. Don't listen to me sometimes. I might have just worded a little bit wrong. Cool lady, good morning. Thank you, Jill.
Do you know what's funny about FYP shows, right? I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and they go by the evil one, and she was saying, I want to set you up a FYP show.
Morning, Dawn.
I do. I said to G Crew, there's no alpha male who does the FYP. Thank you, Becky and Josie. I mean, we've got Luke the Judge, but would you call him an alpha male? And he's ruthless.
Right? Now, it just so happens, right, that when me and Evil Queen get on, it's a bit of a dangerous app, right? And we ain't got on for a long time, right? And that's my fault. I'm going to hold my hands up, right? All right? She might have said some things and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to hold my hands up, yeah, and say that I shouldn't have said what I said about her.
Yeah, G Crew, and I want some of that £40,000 love that you made off the back of me.
Whether it was true, whether it was not, yeah.
He made 40 grand off the back of me. I went to him, I'll send you the fucking rope on a live, didn't I? In someone's Angie's box, arguing with him. And he come on, he went, Evil Queen said to the students, and £40,000 he made off me in one day. So I expect some of that.
I knew her offline, and I let this get the better of me, together. And then I started cussing her. Do you understand? And I felt bad ever since, bro. I might not say it across the live and all that, but I felt bad ever since.
And G Crew never. Have you ever seen G Crew do this anybody about anybody? Because I'm special.
Listen to me, because me and I got on really well. You understand? So it's nice to rekindle some people, you know?
Absolutely, I'm made up.
Do you know what's funny?
So this is where, like, I mean, everyone is told to follow and support wherever they want, but this is where it gets a little bit twisted for me on social media, and I don't understand it because my mind doesn't work like normal people sometimes. I think of all different avenues, I think of all different situations, scenarios and stuff, and for me, like, I've got my own view. You know what I mean? I've got my own view on this. To say that there's no alpha male, I mean, that's your opinion, that's cool, that's no drama, that's just me having a little bit of banter. However, right, then there's all this, he's not standing on business. None of these people stand on business then, do they? Because I'm telling you for a fact now, you played on your mental health regarding someone telling you to go and get an ROPE, earned loads of money off the back of it, and then saying that you felt bad that you went back at her. Well, that makes no sense then. And if you think that I'm scared of any single person on this app, you are fucking mistaken. I'm telling you now, I don't fear nobody on this app, and you need to understand that, and that needs to be lodged into your head. You can say whatever you want of me, and that I'll still stand on my own and have my opinion. There's a difference. And to say that the app gets dangerous when we're friends, no, it doesn't. It just becomes an app of two people having difference of opinions. You need to understand no one is dangerous on this app, because let me be honest with you now, you know when people go, oh, I'm gangster. Trust me now, I've known many and many in my life, and I'll be real with you. A lot of men that have gone down them avenues wouldn't be using, don't use social media. Men that have gone down them avenues wouldn't be using, don't use social media. They Instagram gangsters and all that. That's not gangsters, you know. Anyone can get money and flaunt money. That doesn't make you a gangster. You need to understand that. There's a difference here. And like I said, I don't need to go into depths with people and all this stuff. Like I said, my life now is totally different. I moved out of situations. I come on social media now. I like to interact with people. I don't socialise with people off app in them down them ways anymore. So there we go. Just need to say, don't please think that morning 888. Please don't think that all this shit about it becomes a dangerous app when we become friends. Well, why would you want it to? Why would you want it to become dangerous? So you're saying like toxic things is gonna and controversial things is gonna make things great? Nah, not at all. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I just think it's gonna be an absolute fucking train wreck, to be honest with you. I think within a couple of months there'll be you two going at each other. Thank you, Edgy, for the treasure box. Words are very powerful, Alex. No, I know you're friends with G Crew, Mr. Pope, and I know you're friends with Evil Queen, but there's got to be a point when you think, you know what, it's a joke, because I think we're all on the same wavelength here that mental health is important, you know. So for me to say that, oh, I feel sorry for Evil Queen and I've not been able to sleep, I feel bad after she's told you to get an ROPE, and then you played on mental health, and then and you earned thousands of pounds off the back of it, I think that takes the piss. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that takes the piss. It's basically saying your community gave you thousands of pounds, and you're mugging them off, going back to becoming friends with the person that put you in that position in the first place. It's literally a piss take. I'm sorry, it is, and I'll say it with chest. And no one's going to change my opinion of it. Thank you, Be Over Drama. Evening, Susie Boo. TJ, anyone with half a brain would agree, mate. And this thing, the only people that are not going to agree is people that are from their group, their lives, which is fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Morning, Lunison. However, all I'm saying is, here's an example, right? I have a fallout with someone. Say I've had, Luke the Judge, I'll just say something, I don't want someone to twist anything. Me and Luke the Judge are friends, so me and Luke the Judge have a fallout online, yeah? And he says something to me really horrendous, and I'll get really affected by that. I'll tell you, I get really affected by that. You all feel sorry for me, you all gift me, and I get on the dailies, I get really high up on the dailies, earn thousands of pounds off the back of it, and then I become friends with Luke the Judge. In my mind, I know that's going to happen in the future, so really I'm manipulating my own community for gifts, and, you know what I mean, So there we go. TJ, thank you for the heart, man. So I'll just stay real with it. And I ain't throwing no shade because I've always kind of got on with G Crew. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest with you. If I see something that I don't like, I will speak out on it. TT Watcher, do you know what? Somewhat I'd agree. A lot of people do that. I don't do that. Yeah, okay, I might have gone back to Angie once upon a time, but it wasn't the case of. It was a situation where I chose to do that. It's because I seen someone that was getting a lot of shit, and I stepped in and thought I didn't like what I was seeing at the time, and then I realised, took a step back and thought, you know what? Now you see it from the other side. She's getting her karma. Thank you, Jamie Lee. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Edgy, for the coins as well, pal. I'm going to show you this video as well. That this is Angie. The police turn up at Angie's, and like I said to you, this shit's got to stop as well. Thank you, Danon. Thank you, Sprinkles. You need to understand that sending stuff to. I mean, I've got my own opinion on this. I've got my own opinion. One true voice. Good morning, and I'm going to say my opinion because my opinion is the only thing I have on this app. You need to understand that my voice is all I have on this app, and if I choose to come on camera, that's it. My face, my voice, that's it. I can't do anything else than speak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my opinion on this, and I'm going to throw a curveball as well, and I'm going to say how it is. All right, roly poly. Have a good day. See you in a bit.
My one phone, they don't put a SIM card in, but my other phone, they do.
Thank you, Pearl.
I'm coming.
That's bashing my door.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, guys.
Hello, please. I'm coming.
Fuck's sake.
Cheers, Harlow.
Oh, God, I've seen him recognise as well.
Hello. Hello, my love. Oh, you don't very wide. Hello. Mine.
Oh, Ange, they've just been to CLA's as well. Have they?
Okay. Hi. Hi, thank you. Did you call me?
See, I do get a lot of kind of trolls doing it. Hello?
Oh, shit.
I'm coming. Yeah, hello?
Sorry, Angela, it's the police.
No one's phoned the police.
The fact is, you said that no one phoned. Sorry if I'm missing anyone at work. All right, back at work, Pearl. Yeah, when you're saying there that no one phoned the police, well, someone clearly did phone the police. That's why the police turned up. You know what I mean? I don't think so, little lady. I don't believe she did. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to throw a curveball out here now. I don't think she phoned the police. But I believe she knew. I believe she did know who did it, though. There's the curveball. I think her newfound friends have concocted a little drama and told her that the police were going to turn up. I don't think she phoned them herself. I believe they've done it. And I believe that they've told her that it was going to happen. Same with CLA, because it's funny that these are the people that they cam to. It's funny that these are the only two people they seem to cam to are the people that are getting all this. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. So, like I said, this is just my opinion, guys. It's definitely not factual. But all I'm saying, it was yesterday, I believe. I'm not saying it's factual. It's only my beliefs. I just think it's a bit of a coincidence. Why pause her live? She never does it. I think it's the information. I think, you know, sometimes I've got to be real with you. Sometimes it's please say things. And to be fair, a few times she said things on live and people have like should have said, oh, you should have paused, should have muted, so. Levi and Sophie said yesterday she had them round hers yesterday morning about the glitter. Yeah, but it's all a lot of sneaky talks and stuff like that, innit? Don't get the cam-toing malarkey, to be honest with you. Mo, some people just rather not go in a room. They'd rather, I guarantee you now, thank you, Emma, for the subscription. Even if, let me just say for an example now, the people that don't want to watch me and don't like me in the morning, what they'll do is if I'm getting cam-toed by Levi or someone else that does a cam-to, they'll go in there because they'll want to know what I'm saying, but they don't want to come in this room. So, morning, Sister Sam. Alex, I think you've cracked it. Of course I've cracked it, because like I said, I see situations for what they are. They don't think this app's serious, so all they do is try and create a drama. And that's up to their choice, and that ain't me throwing shade at no one, it's just, I'll say what I see. They can do whatever they choose to. I see things for what it is. I've been around. I used to watch Alpha Bar through the Inspector. Exactly. But like I say, guys, you know when you feel sorry for people on lives and you go into people's spaces and you think to yourself, oh, I feel sorry for this person. Don't believe everything you see on social media, guys. Don't believe all this is totally genuine. So when you're going, oh, I can't believe it, poor this person. No, not poor this person. Trust me. They're all as bad as each other. There's always these concocted dramas. It's like a soap now. TikTok's become a soap, a reality soap. Oh my God, I can't believe that's been said. I can't believe this has been said. Scroll up, guys. Thank you, sweet cheeks. I like that little FYP page, you know, but I think they are very biased towards certain creators, like they support them and that, and I feel that with FYP pages, it should be quite neutral. That put out the content. Alex, can you see my comments? Yeah, I can, Kate. Yeah, I can see that comment, mate. Let me see if you said another comment. Give me a sec, Kate. Let me scroll up and have a little look if I missed something for you. I can't see another one, Kate. I don't know how far it is up. Oh, them two are playing the game of it. Oh, yeah, okay, 100%, yeah. I agree. Let's just get into 1 second now. Oh, this is Alicia on her debut FYP show on the Sunday. Let's see what she says. Morning, Shazza.
So I went into Luke's yesterday. He was like, come in and say what you're going to do, yada, yada, yada. So I went in to do it. And then obviously straight away, thanks, Jennikers, Angie got into the box and Michelle, I love you, Michelle. Stop. Angie got into the box to say that Lynn's was doing a show at 10:30 of a roundup of the week, which I'm sure would be very enthralling because Lynn's seems really interesting. So, yeah, that happened. Then she started saying all this shit, whatever she was saying. And I said to her, your mod tried to dox my address, which she did in Canadian Angie's. I've got the videos. I'm going to post them on my backup just because people are saying that I'm lying. I'm going to post where her mod was trying to dox me and saying to me, I've got loads of information on you. What the fuck? Why have you got loads of information on me? I thought I was the obsessed one. Because I'm not looking for your information. Thank you, Freddie. So yeah, I think Eternity fancies me. 15-foot leggings. Her FYP, did she do one? She did, I was in there and heard and saw it. And then I got tagged in, no, I didn't get tagged in this video, I got this video shared
Thank you,
to
Laura.
me. This is, I think she was pissed off because I'm friends with Luke, I'm friends with Miss Red, I'm friends with who I'm friends with. I'm friends with a lot of people, and I don't think she liked it. So this was what I got tagged in.
I don't think so.
There is method to my madness, just bear with.
Funniness.
So this was after Luke's live, okay?
Certain people that got Lisa's mod in it. Do you not find that weird?
I'm Luke's mod, so that's who she's talking about.
I find that fucking weird. I find that weird, yeah. Sorry, I find that weird.
Why is that weird? I'm in the clip.
Certain people are saying, big up Alicia, big up Alicia. Do you not find that weird?
No, I find it cute.
Because I find that fucking weird. So why are you bigging up it? It's because she's similar to you? What? Yeah? She revenge calling to me. You know what I'm saying? I have all the proof as well. And you're sitting there, big up Alicia. She's definitely similar to you, and that's why you're bigging her up. 1,000%.
So, yeah, I think the problem is the reason she did what she did last night and started doing the crying. Thanks, OMG. Thank you, everyone, so much. She started doing the crying and, oh, Alicia sent me a glitter bomb. Alicia did this. Alicia's a terrible person. Alicia did that. And then she was crying. And then, I haven't seen it yet, but someone said that she was saying that I'm like the man. I don't know if you saw a lady recently unalived herself due to DV. And she compared me to the man, which is a crazy thing to say anyway, but we don't expect anything less from Angela. And then she sat there crying. I've seen...
Little Mo, you've gone. America just got their live back. You heard it here first. The Americans have already been live, mate. I called it all yesterday. I was taking the piss out of them all yesterday. There was all crying videos and I was going around the whole app whinging about them. Going in there live and saying, I'll grow up, playing sad music and that in the background, saying, guys, it's been emotional. It was always coming back. I did say, I said, you know what, give it 24 hours, 48 maximum, we'll be back. It was back in 8 hours. We heard it here yesterday. They haven't been live yet. Certain Americans have been live. I was watching them. Amy, I was watching some of the Americans live this early hours this morning. I was watching them. I was watching what's that guy's name now? The one with what's his name now? I know, Mo. I know. He might have been through a VPN. It wouldn't matter because it'd be their region. You know, when they first when you first signed up to TikTok, it's a region. The region went down. So Spencer Pratt. No, I watched a few of them. I was watching what's that guy with an A now? That lad with the A. He's got the big house. Oh, I forgot what it's called now. Oh, I forgot his name. Anyway, he's got a massive house and he goes live all the time. And he was live. He said, I can't believe we've got it all back and that. You were making the fun of US. How dare you? It was the longest month of my life. Austin, was it Austin? I'm not sure. Jeffree Star got gifted heavy. Of course he did. This is what I mean. It was just bullshit. No, it weren't Jeffree Star. It was someone beginning with an I. I don't really watch him too much, but he pops up on my FYP. He's got a massive house. It's got a really good setup as well. I don't think it's Austin. Austin's got a big house. I don't think it was Austin. I know who Austin is. No, it was it's something I forgot his name. I'll find you and I'll tell you who it was. But yeah. Let's get into this now. Let's get into, obviously we got a little bit of positivity, I suppose, in a sense. Give me a second. Where's it gone now?
don't know what you're doing in here, Fred, darling.
Fred's in there.
Fred, darling. Out. Spying on me.
Fred, right, what's they
You're not
watching?
welcome here, darling. Well, he's not welcome here, and we don't want your gifts, so piss off.
No, Jed, not yet. We will get into it.
Shaney, thank you, darling. Hello, Nanny Pepper, darling. I'm a real witch. I'm a real bitch. We love Fred. I don't even know who he is. Never heard of you in my life, and I've been on this app for 5 years, sweetheart. Stephanie, thank you, darling.
She's never heard of Fred. Fucking hell.
All right.
Absolute crazy woman. That's the I know, yeah, that's the thing, like, she's just so, like...
Exchanging glances, strangers in the night.
She's mad, honestly. I mean, in terms of, like, she's just...
I don't need them. I go solo as a fucking G on my own.
Morning, Gemma.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey Academy.
They send small gifts and
She's lying as well here, because if you remember back in the day, not back in the day, it wasn't even that long ago when DG had battled CLA, and DG would confirm this. Fred sniped, and she was tapping. She went, "Oh, who's that guy?" and that. So she knows who he is. Of course, she knows who Fred is. Fred has supported DG for a while now, and I know she watches DG. That's why she has the input. So she, of course, should know who Fred was. Remember, my mind is really good. I remember all these things. So, and she actually mentioned him, so she knows who he is. It's just a smokescreen, guys. She's trying to make Fred feel irrelevant, which definitely, obviously, backs DG, and DG backs him. Yeah, I mean, they've got a friendship there. It's just crazy, isn't it? Thank you, No Shit Sherlock. She will know about anyone with a high gifting badge. 100% Sweet Cheeks. She knows exactly who Fred is. You know, I mean, I've only seen him vaguely and stuff on FYP. I watched him. I accidentally scrolled into his live the one night. Crashly was in the chat. A few others, and he was doing a Sims, a pilot Sims thing. So yeah. Thank you, No Shit Sherlock. Thank you, Fred the Legend. I like I said, from what I've seen, he seems a good guy, but I don't know him. You know, he seems sound. You know, I mean, I don't see him in any drama and stuff. I did feel sorry for him. Well, I didn't. I did at the time. Thank you, No Shit Sherlock. You know, the event, and there was all having a party, and I thought he was in his hotel room alone, and then all of a sudden he pulls out all the beverages, and there's people around him. I thought, oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Popular 20. Get in there, guys. There we go. Yeah, let me play this then. Yeah, Susie Bill, 100%.
Get enjoyment out of other people's pain. I don't get it.
Exactly.
And she's wanting people to have sympathy.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Nonsense.
It don't work like that. You've got to give to receive.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
I feel really sad for Zach because it's been brought up 10 months later, 10 months down the line. Look what he went through last year with feeling the way he felt, and Miss Red fucking dragged him through the mud. It's always Zach that seems to get it, and it's always something that happened months ago when they didn't like what they're hearing, or if Zach's moving up the board or whatever, or his FYP shows doing really fantastic. It's like they just want to knock him down again. Give the guy a fucking break.
Yeah, she said it's historical assault. What the fuck's she talking about? You know, see, DG, and if DG hasn't told the whole story, yeah, he said he felt awkward. It's not harassment. It's not.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Carol.
Right. You touch someone for it to be assault. But here, DJ said when he said hug too. That's not assault. What the hell is she on about?
All assault has to be physical. Really? Never heard of a verbal assault? No? Definitely not? Nope. Okay then. So this is where things go wrong, you see, on social media. You know, when people say that, oh yeah, all assault has to be physical. A very odd statement to make. She was absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed on Scottish TikTok. Paula got absolutely pushed out of Scottish TikTok. You need to look into her. And like what she's saying there, majority of that stuff she's saying is wrong and irrelevant anyway. So, okay then. So last year when Miss Red had that situation on live, how was she dragging Zach? It was Miss Red that was fucking getting the backlash off stuff. So how the hell was she going at Zach? That makes sense. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you, Sabrina. So, Scottish Paula, I've got a question for you. If Miss Red was aka cancelled in that scenario, how was she going at Zach? No, her mental health was fucked. Stop lying. Because you have no point here.
She's basically insinuated it, hasn't she? And trying to make it look bad, but she's been
trying
saying...
to run with it. Yeah, that he's assaulted her. How he didn't even... And there's, you know, we haven't heard the whole story. Words are not assault. You know what I mean? He's got to touch the person, man.
Exactly.
Right, verb. I'm not talking about this scenario between DG and Zach, but to say something like that words and assault, you can be verbally assaulted. That's an actual thing, you know. I thought you knew the law, Ange. You know what I mean? I thought you knew the law.
She's trying to put meat on bones, and there ain't any.
Exactly.
And she's been saying for months, "Oh, I've got something on Zach, and I liked it all." So this must have been what it was.
Morning, Chipper.
Is Zach all right? Have you spoke to him this morning? Well, I just hope Zach's all right, because
Morning, lovely Leah.
this is what they do to you as well, Angie. We had this conversation yesterday. It seems to be once you're getting on with things, they drag something else up. Do you know what I mean? They're fucking nasty. They're nasty.
Cheers, Chipper. Thank you, Sabrina.
I didn't want me to mention it was there, but you know what I mean.
Morning, Anne-Marie.
To mention it was there, but you know what I mean. You know, because obviously I was just doing
Who
my own
recorded this?
So I only heard about all this today. Yeah, you know, he's got a dangerous FYP there, and he just, you know, they a lot of them have, you know what I mean, where they just want to go for someone because they ever just like...
Cheers, Julia.
Not because, you know... Oh,
cheers, Papa Blows.
Exactly, probably wouldn't have mentioned it, do you know what I mean?
And this is the prime example of someone just talking for the sake of talking and words coming out of their mouth that doesn't make any sense. Like I said, according to Angie's words of today, guys, is you can't be verbally assaulted. Assault is not verbal. Assault is only physical. You do know wolf whistling is classed as an assault, you know. I mean, as crazy as I think that is, right? I'm going to be honest with you, I do think it's a little bit crazy. But if you walk in the street to a female and start wolf whistling her, that is now classed as assault. I thought you knew the law, Angie. Thought you knew the law. But this is the difference here, you know what I mean? When people educate and understand and see scenarios that people's experiences of being publicised and people talk about it, you should know about this. You should know this, Ange, but no, she doesn't. Apparently she knows the law, though. Prime example of don't take fucking anything that comes out of her mouth as gospel, because you're going to get yourself in a world of shit. Morning, Kelly. Anna. A woman a few months back went in Angie's box to ask for parental advice. Make that make sense? You know what I mean? One word sums up a country. It's fucking wild, you know. Morning, Paula. Imagine that though, man. It is nuts. Where am I going now? Oh yeah, just to prove a point, guys, because someone said earlier that she never did it to spite you. Let me just show you the video so you know that I'm not lying, because the proof is there. Because one thing I'm not going to be doing is getting called a liar. So we'll get into it now.
DG told me.
You're sitting there watching AB. Why would you watch this moron?
Because I was on the other account checking messages. More or less you have to tell me
None of us know the gossip.
I'm always here unless I'm on the other account checking messages.
Respita, have you got the video?
Yeah, I have.
I don't have any videos. I don't record any of them. So that's basically what happened. I'm going back to beautifying myself. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What does that do, manic menopause? Before I go, what does that do on your face?
It's an LED mask for your face and your neck, and it gives
all different treatments, like for the red berries and like your eyes and.
Does it give you a suntan?
Mr. Mel, I'll be going saying to go live at 8. Don't worry about that. I'll be going live at 8.
Grant. Now, I was only checking messages. I wouldn't scroll into his live, but then when I heard the murder, I was like, oh, here I'll stay. But I was on a different. He's blocked out mine.
Yes.
People are saying that got the story right, man.
Yeah, it's not the story. Obviously, I was in there screen recording.
Oh, were you? Right. Well, then I'm a liar. Right, the LED is the
No, she did say that's the way that it come across to her. Everyone, when we all watched
that's the way that I took it. That's the way that I took us, because I didn't watch. I didn't watch AB's live. Then I went straight over to the Right, I'm going.
Thank you.
Do you want me to go on, Ange?
Out. You go and watch AB, don't watch me. Simple as. You're blocked. Oh, yes, definitely. That moron, can't stand him. I will be going like 8 next week, by the way. Guys, yes. Go and watch AB. You don't watch me. Simple as. I don't care. You're blocked. Don't come back on here. Oh, yes, I've had enough now. Let's get somebody in.
Like DG told me.
So that's what I mean. It's just prime example, isn't it, of people. Do you know what it is? Do you know what makes me laugh? Thank you, Roly Poly. Do you know what it is? It makes me laugh. Is the fact she goes, oh, I'm not controlling. I'm not that. These people are obsessed with me. I don't talk about you unless you do something stupid on FYP. I'll talk on it. Other than that, I don't use my platform to talk about you. I'd rather not talk about you. I'd rather you not do anything stupid so I don't have to talk about you. That's what I'd love and thrive off. The fact is I don't have to talk about you. And the reason is people go, but you don't have to talk about, Well, I do, because if I don't, people will say, why ain't Alex talking on Angie? Are they friends now? And then rumours start. We're not friends. We're not going to be friends. She did that when I first started. She did this when you first started an FYP. She did it to me too. She hates people having lives. That's why no one in her community has their own platform. And this is what I'll say to you, people, to get them to understand what she does. Her platform is big, not because people like her and people enjoy her content. It's because, for one, it's a car crash, and for number two, it's no one goes live in her community. So the only person they can watch is Angie. If multiple people in her community went live, her numbers go down. They start to dwindle. And that's what you need to understand, because my friendship groups and people I socialise with all have their own platforms. They all go live, sometimes the same time. So viewers are going to be scattered into multiple lives. Her live is viewers only in there. That's what you need to understand. She ain't got, the thing is, Kate Walsh, she hasn't got to be jealous of me. She hasn't. She's got a massive platform she could do great with, but unfortunately, she doesn't. Like I said, she didn't want to discuss that conversation anymore, so she dropped everyone out of the box to go and battle, earn money off her community. She's built a platform then off. This is what people need to understand as well. Please understand what I'm saying to you. People will start drama in a live, start a discussion, get the views in, and then drop people. And then they'll start battling someone because the views are in there. Hopefully they're going to get gifted off the back of it. It's just manipulation 101. Simple. It's morning, Gan. How are you? It's just, honestly, it's just bullshit. Where am I going now? Yeah, I want to play this video as well. I'm going to get this out of the way because I want to just... oh yeah, I'm going to play this one first, actually.
Long-awaited how I do my hair at home video. This is how I get my hair from a very, very deep, dark...
Sorry, I think there was something on the wall in the background.
Hello.
Yeah, is that a fly on the wall there? Yeah. I wish someone had sorted that fly out. Definitely a fly. Man, stop. Is that a fly or is that a mark on my screen? Fucking hell.
Everybody, this is my long-awaited how I do my hair at home video. This is how
To be fair, I need to know how she does her hair.
I get my hair from a very, very deep, dark brunette to this beautiful ginger copper without ruining your hair. We're starting off with a bleach bath. This is going to lift your hair slower and it's not going to damage it as much as just straight bleach. I mix equal parts Wella Blondor Volume 10.
Do you know what it is? Like, it does make me laugh. It does, because at the end of the day, that's funny. But you know what it is? It's like there's so many people on here now, like females and that are doing it off the back. Like, they're wearing tops with no bra, and they're in cars with seat belts on, and they got their boobs hanging out and stuff. It's fucking it's horrible. Chris, I can't stand him. Well, Chris, that's your opinion. I like him. I think that's a bit gross, actually. It's disgusting. A lot of them do it. Sex sells, but it's a child's app. That's why they realise, and that's why they've started. No, you can't mention OF, you know, the actual word and stuff on TikTok no more. You can't plug anything like that on here because, unfortunately, they realise it's a child's app. But when you're reporting these wrong guns in boxes with kids and that's fine. You know what I mean? That's all fine, guys. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, let me get into this. I want to play this, guys, because I have my opinion on this, because I think it's fair. I thought this guy was okay. I still don't think that anything. I ain't got no ill will towards this guy. And I mean, I've enjoyed his previous videos and stuff, but I want him to understand my view on this before people get twisted, because I don't think he actually realised what my point was fully. Anyway.
Welcome back, boys and girls, and I've got to say, one interesting lot of TikTok I've been seeing and coming across, a lot of stuff that I've never ever seen before, but I believe I want to chip my two.
That's the importance there. That's what you need to understand here. What's your name? The anti-TikToker, right? The importance is, you've said you've just come across this, so it's a new thing that you've come across. This is where you need to understand is there's a backstory and a long history of this. You can't make an opinion based on one thing that you've seen that day. There's a backstory to it all, and it goes for months and well over a year. So I'm going to let you play it out, guys. I'm going to let you listen to it, and then I'll have my opinion.
Pence into Alex
Brigham.
Kicking
Close.
out Jack earlier when he actually had a valid point. Right. The difference between it being a man and a man and a man and a woman, Alex, is several things. One, do the man and the woman know each other, so they're mates? Are they separate? Are they a gender that they say? Or do they have a different sexual orientation? Like, you just don't know, so to assume one is exactly the same as the other is...
Do you want me to be honest with you? And this is what I need to understand. One, I didn't remove that person. My mum admitted to who that it was them. I didn't know at the time. I even stated in my live, if you listened, Jack will come in and say that I didn't drop him. It was obviously he's dropped. But then obviously at the time I didn't realise. And also then you're saying about the difference between a man and a woman, and if they know each other well, the importance there is, if that person is your friend, you know their boundaries. So to overstep their boundaries, if you go to both accounts are wrong. Going up and doing that to, I mean, I'm not talking about Zach and DG here. I'm just going to give you an example. Like, if you've got a friend and you're a close friend to that person, you know their boundaries, you know their sexual orientation, you know what they prefer, right? So that's fine. You know that because that's your friend. You wouldn't know that to a stranger. So there's the importance to what I was trying to get at there. You know your boundaries. You know that because that's your friend. There's a massive importance there. And my point was, when I'm talking about male and females, because men don't get the same looking on this app, unfortunately, because it's predominantly women. Men are not looked at as important as women on this app, and I'm just standing up for men on this occasion, because unfortunately men, that's why people go around this app and say, you know what, men's mental health, because But majority of the time, it doesn't happen. People don't accept it on this app. They'd rather drag a man down than say, you know what, men's mental health is as important as women's mental health. Been through there myself. I've hit the bottom of the barrel on this app. I've been destroyed on this app, and no one gave a shit because I was male. But you know what? If Angie does something wrong, oh my god, poor Angie, because it's a female. It's what you need to understand.
My opinion, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What you'd get out of the man situation is a lot of embarrassment. And like DG said, if he felt awkward, yes, that's how you'd feel if you're straight and another guy comes up to you and asks you, do you want a, you know what?
Thank you, Laura.
It's totally different if, say, you was a man with a woman and then you just randomly ask her. She doesn't know your person, your background. She doesn't know you as a person. She doesn't know what the angle is that you're coming at her. You could be seen as predating. You could be seen as several other feelings and emotions, and it can be negative and positive. So yes, there's an awful lot of difference between what happened between DG and Zach and, say, just a random bloke asking a random...
But for me, from what you've just said there, and this is my interpretation, what you're saying, that because it's female, it's more important, but men could just brush it off because it's the only thing they can feel is embarrassment. For me, that's wrong. That is wrong. Men can feel the same as a woman can feel. You know? Some women are stronger than men. So I could say that woman, if I said that woman shouldn't feel that, she should brush it off, then then someone would class that as victim shaming. You got to understand, and this ain't me digging you. I'm just trying to let you understand what I was trying to push across, and it weren't trying to push a narrative that Zach was all over him or Zach was fucking forcing him to. That was never the case at all. Never once would them words ever come out of my mouth because I didn't believe it. All I was trying to say is when you ask the person a couple of times, if it was a woman, it'd be looked upon different than if it was a man. That's all I was stating. I didn't twist stuff. I didn't try and say that he'd done this, he'd done that. And this is a narrative spun by people that dislike me, not by me. The full live is on Observer's YouTube. Go and watch it from start to finish, and you might understand. I know, guys. I've been told Angie has been bananaed. I know I've been told I'm getting reported, guys. It doesn't matter. I will always be reported, guys. You need to understand, because I will always be that one person that people don't like me to talk. They don't like me to talk because I talk facts. Yes, he asked once and then said, "You know where I am if you change your mind." But no, but you don't know if that's a thing. You don't know. So,
stranger in a nightclub, why they get them in the corner and then ask them. You know, there's lots of different scenarios, and quite frankly, to hear you say they're the same as a man is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm just going to put a pin in it there. It's so sad that DG came on and sort of said it the way he said it when he was talking about the Remy situation in a negative. You can see why it was put on, so people could think there were a different theory in this, but it's pretty straightforward and it's pretty simple. It's not.
Yeah, and I want you to understand what I'm getting at now, and please take a step back, right? Take a step back and listen to it before you run off on your little ways and go, "Oh my God, this was said right." This was all said while two men were drunk, yeah? It was stated that they come on for a night out and they'd been drinking, and this was said, right? At the end of the day, what you need to understand is, when one person's drunk, one person's vulnerable. People could have spun it a certain way. I mean, do I think that it was sinister in that? Definitely not. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Yes, Danielle, anyone that's drunk is vulnerable. Please don't twist in here and come and said that that's not the case. You mean, wow? Sorry, but this is twisting. Are you joking? Anyone that is drunk is vulnerable. Are you absolutely nuts? Are you absolutely nuts? Are you crazy? Wow, you honestly, you people are dangerous people to think that. They were both drunk 100%, and that's what I'm trying to get at now. But that's why I said, allow me to finish before people jump on things, because this is the problem. You're not letting me finish what I say before you jump. And I've just stated, please let me finish. You understand? They were both drunk, so Zach probably acted out right as a drunk person, right? But also on the other flip side of that, DG was also drunk, and would be classed as somewhat vulnerable. You understand? Zach might have acted out of character because he was drunk. Also, DG was drunk, so he would have been classed as vulnerable. So that's what you need to understand. You know? So you should let me finish before jumping on, saying, "Oh my God, no, you're not drunk. You're not. When you're drunk, you're not vulnerable." That is an outrageous claim to make. Any person that is drunk is vulnerable. You need to understand that, because you're acting out of situations you wouldn't normally act. That is factual. It's just madness, and for you to come in and say that is strange. Honestly, I've never seen so many silly people come in alive and say that is twisting. No, you literally didn't let me finish what I was saying. So I gave you two scenarios. Zach acted out probably different to what he would normally if he was sober because he was drunk. That's fine. That's up to the situation. But then you also got to think that you know the person's boundaries also, and somewhat people might class as DG as vulnerable if he's had a drink also. So please don't twist it. Please don't try and say that I'm saying, oh my God, DG was really vulnerable, Zach's preyed on him. Never said that once. Like I've just said, Zach probably acted out differently because he was drunk. Facts. Please don't twist things. Please don't say that Alex said this, because I will download my live yet again to prove you wrong. Exactly now, and I've just said that. Have I not just said that? People say things like that. I mean, you know what I mean? Exactly, Carmoto. That's why drunk people can't consent. So, there you go. You need to understand that. He's been drunk an excuse though. I'm just saying. I'm just putting the angle across. Definitely not. But what I'm saying to you is that someone's actions while drunk doesn't create their character as a whole. You know, because I'm pretty sure we've been drunk and we've probably said something that's not. I mean, I'm not talking about this situation. We've probably said something. I mean, I've shouted at a police officer and gone mad at a copper while drunk and had arguments while drunk. But in my normal day to day, I'd never do that. It's something I wouldn't do, you know. When you're under the influence, things happen, you know. And I would never ever be that person to say that doesn't happen. However, like I said, I'm still not going to say that it was right what happened. Definitely not. Yeah, it's exactly. It's a reason, but not an excuse. That's the best way to sum it up. It's a reason for doing it, but not an excuse. There you go. How you doing, Smiley? You good? I've heard terrible news that you're leaving. Yeah, who told you, Church of TikTok? You obviously know people that I've been speaking to off the app then. You must be a friend of mine that's off TikTok that I've been speaking to, because how would you know I was leaving? So it's strange. Affected, good morning, how are you? Yeah, it's strange. How would you know that I was leaving? It's crazy. Morning, Deborah. So there's a shelf life on TikTok for me, Rianne Jones, and the shelf evil crumpet about time. I know, it's madness on it. Jane, how do you feel about DG asking for the clapper? Don't feel anything towards it, to be honest with you. Angie promoted it for people to see. So for him to ask him to see it, what's the issue? Don't get it. I don't see the finger. Didn't you send thingy? No, I definitely didn't end it for the bans. That's what I mean. That's a lie that's also been spread around the app. Because I was the recipient of that stuff without consent. So there you go. Are you having it away with Luna? Definitely, Little Mo, 100%. Wow, Alex, I'm shocked at you. Why am I shocked? Why are you shocked with me, Harrison? Why are you shocked about me? What has shocked you? Yeah, Clapper's just another app, guys. A bit like Favorited and stuff, where people try and go on there, so. Just spat my coffee out. What shocked you, Harrison? Alex, don't bite. Move on to the next clip. No, I'm not going to bite, guys. So you're okay with revenge corn on someone else, but when it happened to you, it's different. Who said it that I'm okay with it? Angie said that she wanted everyone to watch it, right? Let me get the thingy. So if thingy, you do know that Charlie, Angie's friend, the one that originally recorded it, right? I was off the app for over a week. I come back to the app. He offered it me straight away. I refused, said I didn't want to see it, yeah? Moved on. Angie knew all about that situation. She knew Charlie was offering it about. So if someone has asked to see it, that's not my business, is it? Angie knows about all this, but you know what? It's just something to play the victim over. So, yeah, I'll just play the end of this anyway.
To get confused about. So yeah, this is my 2 pence on the Alex Bingham, Jack from Spartan and DG having a conversation about an unfortunate set of circumstances. So yeah, that's my 2 pence. Take care, it's getting cold, keep warm, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, boys and girls. And
I know, Bingham, it's mad, isn't it? But yeah, that's that situation. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't really know of you too well. I've seen a couple of your previous videos that I totally do agree on, but I think this one, it's a little bit, you've got it a little bit wrong. You know, I was putting a point across which I'd still to agree with. You know, when it comes to certain things, men don't get the same looking, and like I felt like that was like, oh, men should brush it off, women shouldn't. Well, men have got hearts as well, you know. But give me 2 secs, guys. I need to just watch this video. I've been sent a clip. I'm going to be on pause for about... It's a 3-minute clip. So just give me 3 minutes and I'll be right back to you. Alright? Let me just mute. I need to watch this. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Behave yourself, Pearl. Yeah. Okay, one sec. Yeah, can you send it over to... yeah, if you can forward it to that person, that's fine. That's great, thank you. One second, guys. Morning, D, you okay? Anyway, guys, I'm going to get into what happened last night, anyway. Can I have some trigger warnings in the chat? Please. I want to get into a... Morning, Adam, mate. Before we get into this, before I get the trigger warning, can we just select a face, please, guys? Thank you, guys. You got 1,000 people in there. If you can all select a face, I'd appreciate it. The poll's pointless, guys. It doesn't matter what you select. Happy face, sad face. Thank you. While this is going on, I'm going to give you a little rundown. Last night, Scouselair does her FYP show and she was live. And she's trying to become EQ, which you need to understand is these are two different people. EQ is sculpted perfectly for social media. I mean, sometimes you might pay me to say it, but that woman is sculpted perfectly to get what she wants to achieve off the app, right? She's perfectly designed for social media. She's been around for such a long time. But Scouselair's trying to be her. These are two different people. One is a strong individual when they've come across a barrage of shit. And don't get it twisted, she says vile things, right? That is EQ. I don't agree on 99% of the stuff that she comes out with. Scouselair is not that person. Scouselair, right, is a person that's done a lot, said a lot, but then when you go back at her and saying that you need to be made accountable for what you've said, she cries on live and she can't handle criticism. She can't handle people saying a bad word about her. These are two different people. One thrives off it and loves it and the clapbacks. The other one can't handle it. EQ's got skin like a rhino. Scouselair's got fucking skin like fucking tracing paper. So with this whole smoke screen and what's going on at the moment, saying I don't care and all this stuff is wrong. She's trolled kids. She's done plenty of things. She's just a vile human. You know, she used to stand up for people, saying, and people you start to give her a little bit of respect. Said this woman stands on business. I like Scouselair. Well, that mask well and truly fell off, didn't it? When you know all she cares about is herself. She trolled herself. She trolled what? Yeah, she trolled kids many a times. She's crazy. You know what I mean? But this last night, what happened was, I mean, I'm unaware. There's a lady called Kylie Fury on the app that was in the chat, and apparently she'd gone through a horrific trauma. It's not my thing to speak about, and I would not even to getting a point across. I'm not going to talk on a bit. Anyway, she went through a trauma and she got triggered because Scouselair said some people and actually named Kylie and said you need to go and suck on your mother's thingies or go and suck on your dad's dingle. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that is horrendous. I'm going to play the clip for you guys, just so you've got you can see for what it is. It is vile. It is vile. And this is what I mean. She's trying to become EQ, but unfortunately, I can see the twist coming, the flip coming very soon. EQ is going to be like, yeah, she's an absolute car crash. Bang, dropped. And then let's see how she handles her on her own then. I'm going to play it for you guys. Give me a second.
Space, I will.
Oh, sorry. Right.
I'm so sorry to the people who have got space, I will.
I want you to see the context here, right? Yeah. Morning Snow. Right, I want you to see it. She says here, you'll see, watch the face. I really feel sorry for people that have got cancer, right? And then she smirks. Watch. Give me a second, guys. Let me roll it back up.
Space, I will. Go. I'm so sorry to the people who have got cancer. I think some people need to go and find their mum's titties or their dad's schlong and go and have a little suck.
Yep, I'll play it once more for you though. Once more, and that's me, that's it. And I'll put my point across.
Space, I will. Go. I'm so sorry to the people who have got cancer. I think some people need to go and find their mum's titties or their dad's schlong and go and have a little suck.
Yeah. And then she went on to say that she doesn't care and she'll say what she wants and she ain't going to take shit no more. But you're not taking shit, are you? You've literally fucking said the most. And you literally mentioned that woman's name as well on the video, Kylie Fury. Saying, Kylie Fury, you need to go and stuck in that. You need to understand, like, you're saying that, yeah, you can say now that you didn't know that she went through things, and that'd be valid. However, you need to understand that people do use TikTok and have gone through personal experiences that you've now triggered her, and you didn't give a shit. You piss poor apologies saying, oh, I don't care, and if you target my children. No one's targeting your children. Stop using now your own children to try and get you out of this shit. And this is what annoys me on this app, really. Is the fact is, no one has started talking about her kids after that, on that live or afterwards, or mentioning her children. But to get her out of the shit, she's put a post out saying that if you mention my kids, I will go low and all that stuff. So you're just guessing what people are going to do. Because the last time someone that you said that went after your kids was yourself. You trolled you targeted your own children. And that is facts. You trolled yourself and mentioned your kids in a negative way. So at the end of the day, like I said, you are there now. Because I know what's going to come out. There'll probably be fake messages saying, oh my god, they're mentioning my kids to get you out of this shit. Like you said, DG acted like this towards Zach to get himself out of shit. So at the end of the day, it just goes to show, don't it? She's a mother, Jesus, God help him. 100% Pink Lemon. You okay, Pink Lemon, as well? Yeah, just the fucking... It's outrageous, isn't it? It is outrageous. That's her gone. I don't want to follow someone like... Joe, the thing is, she's had a mask up for so long. She's done so much shit in the past. She said, oh yeah, and she also said to Cockapoo to go and rot in the corner. Madness, isn't it? It's crazy. Like I said, she's trying to be EQ, but she isn't EQ. She's just a crazy-ass individual that goes lives, rants. And do you know what I was surprised about? People saying to her, come on, you need to pick yourself up and move on. Really? Really? And now she's crying. Of course she's crying, because she needs to, because she's not, like I said to you, she's not a strong person just to go, you know, I don't care, and move on. She can't handle this situation. Scout Slayer. It's just nuts, isn't it? I care as much about her mental health as she cared about everyone else's she triggered last night. I don't give a shit about her mental health. She doesn't care about anyone else's. She didn't care about Claire Bear. She didn't care about Brummy Joe. She didn't care about anyone else's mental health that said to her, I can't be going through this and that, all this shit at the moment. She didn't care about their mental health. She fired up the live because it's for views. She continued them lives because she knew she was going to get views and gifts off the back of it. So why would I, you know what I mean? You have to match people's energy. I mean, I'm an empath, you know. I'm an empath more than you. You know what I mean? I've kind of stepped out of comfort zones recently regarding people's mental health that I don't even like. But that's just not this is not a TikTok conversation. I'm just putting it out there to know that not everything that you see on social media is cut and dry. But like I say, I'm going to show you a little video now, right? Also from that live. I mean, we're more than welcome to come up and talk about this, guys. You know what I mean? But I just want to play another video for you regarding the whole situation of the DG thing and how it led into all this conversation. Thank you, Rhiannon Jones.
Brother. Whilst, oh God, I'm not even going to go, but that's thingy, yeah. Honestly, made me feel sick. Oh, someone just put.
This is my honest opinion, okay? Because some people are accusing me of not being an honest person and having an honest opinion, so this is my honest opinion. Hello, big baldy fella, you okay, lovely? My honest opinion is DJ brought this information out to get the attention of him for how he's treated this girl while he was at the Live Fest Awards. Thank you very much, Hayley. He wanted the heat off him, and he was struggling to think of something. So he's come on and he's brought this out to take the light off himself, put it on Zach, and not thinking about the consequences, in my opinion. Deflection, absolutely.
Oh, Sammy Joe. Do you want me to be honest with you? The light wasn't on DG. He said that, yeah, he went a bit too far. He apologised. The girl accepted it, and that was it. So what are you on about? He didn't go too hard. He wasn't super nasty to her. He didn't say anything that was really bad. He didn't put her in a position where she felt uncomfortable. So what angle are you going through there? What heat did he have on him? He had no heat on him. He apologised. They accept their friends. They moved on. It was done. Where was the backlash? Where was the heat? I didn't see it. I run an FYP show. I've not seen any videos of people going, oh my God, outrageous, blah, 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 blah. I haven't seen any of this. He made an apology, said, you know what? He realised that he went a bit too far and that he's a friend of his and that. That was it. So why would there be deflection? Why would he admit to a man putting him in an uncomfortable position to get him out of a situation that didn't occur? This is why some people shouldn't have FYP shows, because their fucking view is so weird.
If you don't agree with me, that's absolutely fine. But that's my opinion. He's done it on purpose to deflect the attention off himself.
Morning, Kayla.
I don't think Zach's had the reaction. He's not reacted at all.
Not reacted. 5 videos. 5 videos before he went live in the morning but didn't react. This is what I mean. Mind blown.
As for Alex and Cockapoo, and I don't know if we're going to come across a video of Cockapoo, but these two, Alex particularly, was using this situation hoping shit was going to kick off on the app regarding this situation, and he was going to use it for clout, try and make it sound as worse as possible as he could to create the maximum impact that it could do. I don't know, I've not really been on the app. Do you know what I mean? And Cockapoo, I'm going to say what I really, really, really will say regarding...
Let me just correct you there, Scout Slayer, because like I said, this is another version of words just coming out of one's mouth without actually making any sense. If that was the case, then I could have made the whole live about that. I only created that off the back over an hour into my FYP. I do a 2.5 hour stint, right? We all know that. The first hour was a lot of other videos. If I was doing it all for clout and gifs and all this stuff that you all magically think happened, then I would have started off with that and I could have run a whole live regarding that situation. That's what you need to understand. So realistically, what you're saying has no context. And why would I want to have negative clout? You do know when you talk about clout, there's a negative line there as well. And because of the toxic situation and things that happened, and the story that came out, it's negative clout. You actually lose people regarding that because not everyone is going to agree. You do know that, but this is, see, I'm an educated man. I understand, you know. I understand. You've tried to hit an angle and failed miserably. You know, it's like throwing a javelin in your bedroom. It's not going anywhere, and that's all you've tried to achieve there. You've said, I've tried to use this situation. So if I was doing it for, like, if I was saying it for impact and tried to make it sound as worse as possible, why, when people was in my chat saying he was a peddler, I said, get them out now. I'm not going to have that spread in this live. That is not that, and that's disgusting. But if I was going to create an environment where I wanted that to happen, why would not have left that in the chat? You're just literally speaking for the word for just speaking. It's boring now. 1 second. Yeah, guys, I've just been sent something, guys, and I'm gonna put this up just because, right? Yeah, I know. I've just been sent this. I've been sent it. I'm gonna put it up, right? Because at the end of the day, I think it's really important to this whole thing, right? Would you say, guys, what Scoutslayer was? Would you say what Scoutslayer said was horrendous? Would you say that it was poor taste and disgusting? And would you say it was triggering? I know, Shona. Okay, then. Let me just get to this. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, but the question is, do I think I'm a shock by this? Definitely not. This is the person that takes pictures of random kids in wheelchairs and mocks them. So now I definitely don't. This is also the person that let a nonce suck her toes. So definitely not. She'd do anything for clout. This one. As soon as Levi needs to cut this one off fast, and I'll say how it is. Levi needs to cut this one off fast, because when someone comes along with more clout or more of a following, mate, you'll straight in the bin. This person would let a nonce suck her toes for clout. So, yeah. So I'll say how it is. It's disgusting. And to be fair, you're lucky that she hasn't had the label of NONCE, because a lot of people that have took pictures of people's children or screen recorded and someone's kids in the background has been called an NOCE, where she purposely took a picture of a kid in a wheelchair. So you're lucky that stigma hasn't stuck to her. So there you go. She's got off lightly, you know, Levi, I'm going to be honest with you. She got off lightly with TikTok because people are fucking brutal on this app. Mother Glasgow, thank you. Where can I see what Scouser said? I've just played it. If you want to go to, I think Courtney's got it on there. Courtney Drama, FYP or anything. She'll be Levi's downfall. 100% she will. And Levi don't see it because he's smitten, isn't he? What's this as well? Is this something else I've been sent? Oh yeah, there she is. Look, she goes, Sophie Bailey saying I've said worse. There you go. There you go. I've said worse. There's an admission. So, people telling her off. People telling her to off herself is wrong to Alex. Where's that? I've not seen that. I'm going to be honest with you, people. I haven't seen people telling her to off herself because I wouldn't condone that behaviour. You should know me. You know what I mean, mate. You should know that I'd never condone people telling. Give me a sec, guys. There we go. Chat is, I think, yeah. But do you want me to be totally honest with you? And I'm gonna say this, and please take it for what Alex she started on me, and I'm a miniature creator. Huh? But do you want me to? I'm gonna take it for what it is, and I'm gonna say this to you, and I want you to understand this because I know social media. A lot of the people, right? I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people that are going in there and saying things are probably her people, her friends. She's probably told people to go in there and troll her to go on because she never comes on in the daytime. Scouse lad, this is uncharacteristic of her. She never comes on in the daytime. So what I believe is she's told her friends to come on fake accounts to troll her so people feel sorry for her so she can get out of the situation. Because she never comes on in the daytime. Ever. I truly believe that the people that are saying these horrendous things are her own friends, her own connections. Because I'll be real with you, it's uncharacteristic, it's not normal, this doesn't happen, she doesn't come online to answer it, she goes, I don't care, I'll be back on later and all this stuff. None of it makes any sense. Like I said, I think outside the box. I would think about every angle to try and make myself look innocent, and this would be the perfect angle. Guys, come in, troll me, say horrendous things, mention my kids, mention this, mention me to do this. That's what happens, social media, innit? Like I said, I'm the one with the brain. This is why I get silenced. This is why, guys, I get silenced, because I am that person that thinks outside of the box, sees everything for what it is. What's wrong? What she said for sure, but repeated action means they're not sorry. Yeah, 100%. It's not the first time. It's not the last time. She said some crazy shit. In fact, she keeps mentioning, please don't mention my kids, and no one is. Is she actually saying that in a live, that she's talking about her children again? And this is what I mean. She's using her own children as a weapon here to get herself out of the shit, which is odd. It's odd. Stop using your kids, man. It's honestly, man. It's weird. Why would you use your kid for a way out, man? It's hard, man. Hardly any views last night. Yeah, no, I know. A live would dwindle. That's the problem, innit, with all this. It's definitely hard. Thank you, Rosemary, for that. Thank you. Very much agree, Edgy. I thought this for a long time. She's lying. The comment was, I hope your kids don't see... She's lying. She's saying, I hope your kids don't see the video. That's it. Well, look, that's what I mean. If that's all that was said, that's not targeting her children. It's just saying that I hope one of your children don't come across this video on social media. That's not negative, is it? It's not telling your kids. It's just saying they hope that they don't see it. It's not targeting your kids. Just because the word kid, your kid, has been mentioned in a sentence doesn't mean people are targeting your kids. They're just hoping your kids don't see the video. I know, it's mad, isn't it? It is mad. But people see that and they run with it. It's a bit like saying, you say one word yesterday that was mentioned in my live, and instead of looking into the context, you've heard the word and run with it. It's crazy. Also, hands up, I said, what a role model you are. It's crazy. Stacey, you've seen it all, Stacey. Please don't, Stacey. You've seen all these videos. Rosemary. There's Levi now. He's been tagging now. Because I'm just saying that I didn't actually say if I missed something. Many parents in the appetite. Is it live now? Apparently, yeah. Apparently. Yeah, apparently she's live. And like I said, this is what I mean. Like, people to say that this isn't that bad. Well, you don't know, do you? You don't know how people are taking it. And this is what you need to understand is certain people get triggered over certain things. And you need to understand that. We all use social media. You know? And it just is what it is. Can you play it once more? Yeah, I'll play it once more for you. I'll play it once more for you. Just so obviously, I didn't want to keep playing it because at the end of the day, I don't want to trigger anyone. But just to let you know, guys, this is a it could personally trigger you. It's not going to trigger everyone, obviously. Different experiences and different traumas. But I'm gonna play it now. The girl that she says it to is a victim of something. I'm not going to go into it. It's not my story. It's not my trauma, and it's not my thing to be talking about. So all I'm going to say is that at the end of the day, it's bad.
Space, I will. Go. I'm so sorry to the people who have got cancer.
Do you know what it is for me, guys? I want you to understand. I want you to look. I'll have a look. I'll come to it in a second. I want you to see her face. The smirk and the laughter. I want you to see this.
Space, I will. Go. I'm so sorry to the people who have got cancer. I think some people need to go and find their mum's titties or their dad's schlong and go and have a little suck.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Let me go to it. Let me come to it. If Pearl's in there, let me just obviously, you know.
Something's got a hold on me.
Is she offline now, guys? Because it says she's not online. Has she come offline? Can someone tell me she come offline? How's Sophie linked with this? Well, she said it was that she said worse. She's on a backup. What's the backup account? Surviving Scouse. Surviving Scouse account. Okay. Give me a second. Surviving Scouse.
Bottom of your heart. Listen, Scouse, you know I'm fair, and if you've done something good, I'll say it, and if you've done something wrong, I'll say it, and this time you were bang out of order. Honestly, I'm not coming in to go on anymore, but I do think you should be letting Kylie up, and it's her that you should be apologising to, and also, like, think about it, when you do your page, find the facts out properly before you go into anything, and putting that wrong thing out there. That's all that I'm saying. Piss off in the comments. I've just said I say wrong, but when I say wrong, yes, I'll own up to it, and I've said it with chest, right? But let's not take away with you what Scouse said to that young lass was fucking wrong, bang out of order. She'd been through it, now do we know she's not still going through it? That's what I'm saying. So you have to take everybody's mental health into it, Scouse Slayer. That's all that I've come up to say. I'm not going to come on and go on to you, but listen, you're going to have to put your big girl knickers and maybe Kylie you need in the box, right? Okay, bye everybody. Bye.
What's going on? I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I am. I don't think she's requested. Oh, here we go.
Oh. So the fact that you just let like Pearl in, no. You should be letting the people that you have affected, the actual victims and people that you have upset.
There's no one in the box though, Mary.
If people want to, is there anybody in the comments that's able to come in and say if they're happy to come into the box to obviously share their story in a safe environment? These are the people that you need to be listening to. This is the people that you need to be listening to. What you need to, yeah, Mabel Chomp is saying Mabel. The girl, I think it was Kylie.
See, Pearl's more kind. So I know this about Pearl, right? Pearl's a kind soul. I'm different, you see, because you want me to be honest with you, right? You need to understand is that for what happened last night, she continued afterwards. You know when you know you've done wrong or you've said something, you take an admission there and you go, oh my God, yeah, I need to take accountability now. And people was laughing in her comments. She was still going with it, saying, I don't care, ha ha ha, I don't care. She didn't care about the situation, guys. Remember, you need to be mindful. She didn't give a shit about it because she thought she was going with the flow and everyone was having a laugh. It was only she didn't expect the backlash off the back of it. She's not sorry. She's only sorry that she's been caught. She's not actually sorry. This is her all over. Like I said to you, I could have told you what was going to happen. I said on this morning what was going to happen. The tears are going to come on now. She's going to play on there. She's going to try and make herself a victim. Accountability will never be met when you let... Accountability, a sorry can only be made when you take accountability, and she's not taking accountability. There you go. Pretty simple. Pearl's got a kind soul, no matter what your view on her. If you don't get on with Pearl, you don't like her. I do. Think she's a great person. I know this woman. Pearl's a kind soul. That's why she went in there, didn't go in there guns blazing, said to her that everyone's mental health matters, and there you go. Me, I'm different. I'm one of them people that I believe if you don't give a shit about people's mental health, then I'm not going to give a shit about yours. So.
You need to let people in the boxes that you have affected. You need to hear their stories, and you can't then go at them because as sorry, I didn't know the person's name. That is their story. They are telling you how you have affected them. If they think that you're not, you're going to have to take that.
Hello.
Well, why do you keep coming at people? This is the thing, guys. I've said this to you before. Like, I know we've had our beef and stuff like that as well, but you cannot handle this app. You cannot. This is not the first incident of when you have came on here or had to apologise or cried or the things in that you've said. You do not take accountability because I know what you're like and I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to sit here, you're going to cry, you're going to do all this shenanigans. Then you're going to come and do your FYP show and say, well, I've said sorry, so that's it, it's done. But you're not actually going to sit and listen to the people that you have actually affected.
Why should I listen to people saying that I'm lying?
Because you said it. Because you said it. So the way you're hurting just now by what she said, but the way you're hurting just now from what that woman previously said is how you've hurt other people.
I have hurt other people. I have taken accountability. I'm on here. That's why I've come on and I'm sorry I'm shouting, but I've come on and I've took accountability.
Okay, so by taking accountability, but you haven't let you have affected the most come in and have their say. And you can't shout back at them. You can't clap back at them. Because you have brought this on yourself.
I can't clap back at them. Now that's the thing. You can't tell somebody they haven't been assaulted when they have. How is that fair?
How is it fair with what you said?
It's not. But how is that fair? How is that? What I've said was absolutely disgusting. I admit that, okay? I hold my hands up. I've held who's doing that, who got him out the box.
People are going to have, what you need to understand, people are going to have a view on, when you said you've gone through these experiences and that, people are going to have their own opinion because they're going to think no real person that's gone through that is going to target people and joke about things like that. That's what you need to understand. Their people are going to have that opinion. It's like saying now, right, you going on the app and saying, I've been through DV, and then laughing at another woman's DV and going, ha, you've gone through DV. And then you need to understand, people are going to question your story. Of course they are, because why would you joke about someone else's DV when you're saying you've gone through that? That's why people have got this opinion of you. And this is why you need to understand, when you're coming out and saying all this, people are questioning what your story, because you said you've gone through this, but then you're laughing about someone else going through it. Come on now, it's pretty simple.
In the book.
Right.
That affect, like, do you know what I mean? I want the people who I directed that comment at in the box. I don't want anybody else.
But your mods are cancelling people's requests. They keep knocking it out. Guys, is Mabel in here? Mabel, are you in here? Are you requesting Mabel? And anybody that's saying this is bullying, shut the fuck up.
I've come along to take accountability. That's what this is about.
Thank you, Sarah.
Is Mabel actually in here? Yeah, so there's like 15 requests.
I can't see Mabel's account.
He's in here.
What's her account?
Well, I'm in here now, so the first 3 people, well, Mabel's coming in to speak on behalf of Mazza right now for Scouse.
Okay.
And you need to be letting Kylie and Mazza have their say.
Yeah, Kylie is the one that you...
Not everyone else. Yeah. So I'm going to drop. Mods, you're making it worse. They're allowed to speak. So simple as. But I will say, what I've heard, I'm going to shut up because it's fucking disgusting.
Mabel is the OG Irish account.
Yeah.
I've requested so many times and it kept getting kicked by one of your mods.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say.
But Scouse, this crying and then saying, I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do. You knew exactly what you were doing yesterday. You can't say you're taking accountability for something that you're denying.
Yeah.
You're denying knowledge of doing. You knew what you were doing yesterday.
Sure.
And I'll tell you why I knew what you were doing yesterday. And I'll explain what it was you did yesterday, since you claim that you don't know exactly what it is that you did. Kylie came in and was commenting to you because she was disgusted by something she'd heard you say. And you responded to Kylie so easily and so proud of yourself. Now, Kylie, anyone that knows Kylie knows that Kylie has been very open about what she's went through. And you told Kylie to go and get her mum's TITs, right? You actually said the word though, but I'm not going to go as actual graphic. But you said Kylie was to go get her mum's TITSs and suck on them, then go get her dad's, in your words, schlong, and go suck on that. And then you went as far as to do the sucking motion, didn't you, Scouse? Yep. You went as far as to do the sucking motion, didn't you? And then when Mazza commented, just like a load of other people, but when you saw Mazza's comment, when Mazza commented and said, you do realise some people have been essayed by their parents, you know what Mazza's been through, and don't say that you haven't, because I know for a fact you know what Mazza's been through, and your response to Mazza was, go get your uncle then, knowing what she's been through. And then, when there was an absolute outrage, rightfully so, Scouse, you then told everyone that what everyone's in your quotations, I'm quoting you right now, that everyone's traumas aren't your responsibility. Even though you went for multiple people's traumas, it wasn't your responsibility, and your words, you didn't care. And then when a load of people were outraged, rightfully so, by the disgusting vile shit that came out of your fucking mouth, you then went as far as to say you should all go to Love Honey and go get yourself some DIDLOs and some toys and go pleasure yourself. And then when more people were outraged,
I didn't say all
you
this.
said, you know what, all you, talking to all the survivors that were outraged, do you know what all you, aka survivors, problems are? Your partners are lacking in the bedroom department. You should go and pleasure yourself on me. Didn't you, Scouse?
Yeah.
Now you tell me that you didn't know what you were doing.
I don't know how to.
You know, this isn't one throwaway comment that you made, Scouse. This is multiple things that you said. You knew exactly what you were doing. And by the fact that you said multiple times, your traumas aren't my responsibility, shows that you knew exactly what you were doing. You knew you were going to get people triggering. So to sit here today and say
that I'm allowing people to speak, but you won't allow people in the boxes, right? The amount of people that have requested and you've dinged. The amount of people that have put in the comments, now do I agree with people telling
Do you know what the mad thing is, guys? I'm gonna literally let you listen to this, right? And I agree with what Mabel's saying to 100%. But what have you noticed about this whole thing, guys? What have you noticed about this?
you are not? And if you don't like that reality, then that's on you, not us.
Exactly. Where is it? There you go, guys. There you go. You come on to say sorry, but your gifts are on.
Every other survivor in those comments last night that was telling you that you were triggering them or triggering people, for you to mock them, laugh at them, and not give a flying F about them shows more about you than it does all of them. You're the one that's in the wrong, you're not the victim here.
I didn't say anything.
But they're sitting there crying and only reading out comments that are negative towards you to make yourself out to be the victim shows that you don't care what you've done to people, Scouse. You don't care. Because if you cared, you wouldn't be paying no attention to all these negative comments. Are making you out to be the victim. And as for Sophie Bailey coming in here and commenting saying, I don't think it's that bad, we couldn't give a fuck what you've got to think, Sophie, considering that's coming from a woman whose morals lie with mocking disabled children. So excuse me, that us survivors don't care what you deem okay and what isn't. So you can pipe down.
You want to see the gifters? It's hard to see who the gifters are because of obviously...
Right. Thank God I'm not a survivor.
Oh my God, Unicorn Gaming.
Believe
the gifters. Oh, Raven.
This on the app. So thank God I'm not a survivor. But let me tell you something. Kylie is one of my very, very close friends. And I know how you affected
little lady. She's gifting Keller. She's gifting Mabel. I was only joking. Don't run with it, guys. No, she's not gifting her. She's gifting Gorish Keller. I mean Mabel.
Because let me tell you now, I will stand for Kylie, and I will not let this go. Best believe I will not let this go. If I have to walk from me, I want you to just up and fuck off. Because you've got no coming back from this.
I know, I'm terrible, aren't I, guys? Sorry, you know me.
No coming back from this. What you said about...
That's true, she does get a percentage.
Cancer and everything, that was one thing. I'm
sorry about that, Lindsay, mate.
To cancer. So that was one thing. But what you said to Kylie, there's no coming back from. And best believe that I will be her voice. And if I have to be her voice every single day until we don't have to look at your face no more on this app, then that's what I'm going to do. Okay. No coming back from this. No, you try to be this, I'm savage. You're not strong enough to be like that. To be like that and to come out with the shit you've been coming out with, then you've got to be strong enough to own it. And you're obviously not. I promise you, for Kylie, I will not let this go. Okay. And I will speak about it every single day.
Oh God, Manda's 90 lives. Manda's going to have 100 lives a week now. God's sake, Manda.
Okay. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine what you did to that girl last night? Yeah. How you made her feel? Because let me tell you something now, like I said, I'm not a survivor, and that fucking broke me last night when I spoke to Liza. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know, Super Saz. I'm just joking because Manda don't need an excuse to go live, and if she has got an excuse to go live, God help yous.
Let alone a mother.
I know it's true, I'm saying, but Manda doesn't need an excuse to go live. But if she's got an excuse, God help you.
I'm not bringing I'm not bringing your children into it. I'm calling you a mother. As a mother, I don't know how those words could come out of your mouth. What way?
Sorry, I don't.
No, just answer me this.
Wait, sorry, Amanda, I'm going to have to dip out the box. The fact that you've got your gifts on through this is shocking to me, and I don't like the fact people are gifting me, so I'm
Right,
dipping out the box.
1 second. Can people just let me speak for 1 second? Now, as a survivor myself and somebody who is in recovery, them kind of comments can absolutely trigger the hell back to them. For someone who's been in and out of mental hospitals, what other people have done to me, and you've sat there and you've said stuff like that, that is something else. And I am not the one to come in boxes and shout at people. I am not like that. I like to have fun. I like to have banter on it.
Why have you dinked it from the box? Why have you dinked it from the box?
You need to have a word with your mods, because for your mods to be dropping people who were trying to have their...
Imagine your mods dropping survivors, man.
I know, man, but it's out of order. They shouldn't be doing that. People who have a right to have an opinion, that's why I'm here.
Because that girl has just been silenced again.
I'm sorry.
And that is out of order, so you need to have a word with your mods.
Yeah, you got me in trouble, you little shit.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Last night, KP, but this is live now.
I mean, I've been gifted while I'm in here, and I didn't even know you had your gifts on. So thank you very much to everyone who's gifted me. But when I go live, I'm going to get Kylie in the box. And whatever I've been gifted in here, I'm going to gift to Kylie.
Of course I did, Cheryl. Of course I did, mate.
Nothing at all to what
Always
she
do.
deserves after what she had to listen to last night.
No worries, Mouse.
There's only so many times I can say sorry though, Amanda.
Yeah, and it does not cut it.
Surviving Scouse Slayer, Chelsea.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
Where you've gone wrong is that you've thought that you're...
Guys, can you go get Manda out of the box, please?
Honestly, this has got nothing to do with Evil Queen though.
You've tried to...
Guys, can you go and get Manda out of the box? Because what's going on is, because Manda's announced that the gifts are going to go towards Kylie, people are gifting her now while in the box, when Scouse Slayer's going to get 30% of it. So can you get Manda out of the box? Because she's told them that she's going to... Alex, I'm not telling Amanda anything. But the thing is, Scouse Slayer's benefiting off this. She's earning money off it, 30%. She's just said that obviously her gifts are going to go towards Kylie. So people are gifting her more. And she's going to get 30% of it. That's what I want out. She's valid. Her points are valid, but while she's in there, Scouse Slayer's earning money. You know what I mean? Scouse Slayer's earning money off this. Because she's just told them that her gifts are going to go towards Kylie. So.
Yeah. Well, you're not wired right, because I know how those words would impact people.
I wasn't thinking straight. It's not an excuse.
What it was, you were trying to be clever, and there's nothing clever about saying things like that to a survivor of the very, very
Wait, Manda, get out the box. Because people are going to gift you now that you've said Kylie, and she is going to get 30%.